Hey YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Shenzo Plays. Today we're going to be continuing Blueprints, and this time I'm going to double check and make sure game audio works so you guys don't have to worry about that again. Again, super sorry about that. We have solved all 8 of the sigil puzzles. We've got all of the sanctuary keys. Our next big mystery is where to use the key of Ares. I don't know where to go. My thought is that it would be in something outside. That's what the hints in the treasure trove seem to be implying anyway. But I don't know how to do that. So we've got to figure that out. I don't know where to look. So I guess we'll just continue to play the game and try to knock out as many of the other things as we can. But truthfully, this is the first time in the game where I really don't feel like I have a clue where to go. I do know there's something called the Blue Tent in the Mount Holly gift shop, so we might try to save up for that. But yeah, I don't know where to move forward. So this is going to be kind of a brand new adventure in a way, where everything old is new again, because I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. But it should be a lot of fun. So I will thank you guys for watching. And you guys know the drill. If you do enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like and a comment on it. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, that alert button, and of course, follow me on all my social media down below. But I'm really looking forward to doing this again with you guys. So thanks for watching, YouTube, and I'll see you on the other side. Hey, YouTube, welcome back. We are about to continue with day 68. Like I said in the intro, we have kind of solved every major puzzle I was working on. Obviously, there's more. We still have the key of Ares, where we need to figure out what that is. But, you know, it was weird because it said the real treasure trove is outside of the mansion. I don't know where to go from there, if I'm being completely honest. I think what we'll try to do is we'll build out our mansion as usual, get a lot of steps, then maybe do some exploration for the outside. Maybe we'll try to get those blue tents, whatever that unlocks, now that we have enough trophies. But yeah, I got to admit, I don't know where to go from here. I do think that there may be more hints in the treasure trove with those notes, so we might try to take those. So I think what I'll do is we'll do Banner of the King, and we'll get Black Prince for now, and we will see if we can get any luck in drafting a black room. Some black rooms, some more treasure troves, and see if we can figure stuff out. But yeah, definitely, you know, trying to kind of keep an eye on all the notes from the treasure trove, just seeing what's there. So far, there haven't been a ton that have been super helpful. We could get the tomb. Let's go with the tomb here. At the very least, we can go grab the diary key. There's some reroll dice, which will come in handy. And then there's also 5 additional coins, which we may end up needing. And we can also try to win the draft sweepstakes here. But one of the things I do like about the tomb is, like, it's this huge area that we can kind of take a look at and, you know, move around, and without having a ton of worry. But yeah, then we can also try the diary key. And yeah, I think that's everything. I don't think we have anything else we need at the moment. So we'll head back in. And then we'll probably do a very detailed check of the underground here in a bit. But like I said, I do want to try the treasure trove here. So yeah, we're missing a couple trophies that we can get, you know, on this run. Okay, we've got the den, the coat check and the parlor. I don't want to get the coat check yet. Simply because, with the effigy in there, it's just one less thing for us to worry about. We'll go with the reading nook here. We'll probably get the library unless we get the treasure trove as an option. Yeah, I think we should go with the library here. Or we just go with the storeroom. Or the Geist bedroom. Let's actually go with the Geist bedroom here. Because now we get a whole bunch of rerolls, which will be good. This will be, I think, very helpful for us later. And yeah, it dead ends this section, but that's okay. We can get the servant spare quarters, we can get the closet, or we can get the observatory here. Let's go with the closet. Make a couple dead ends, and look, more rerolls. This will also knock out a lot of the dead ends for our location, which will be good. We can get the aquarium. Okay. Bunk room. We don't have exactly 2 shops yet, so I kind of want to hang on to that for now. But yeah, we can get the aquarium. And look, a shovel. Nice. Didn't they say if we get the patio, there's a archive? There's a file cabinet key there. Yeah, it looks like there's a little mark like right in front of the grill. Do you guys see that? It's hard to tell with the water in there. We could potentially get the pump room and drain it, but it looks like that maybe in the hallway, the bedroom, or yeah, it looks like the hallway and the bedroom maybe both have it. I don't know. It's hard to see. Oh, we got the treasure trove. Okay, let's see what's in here. This also give us a ton of money, which is kind of nice. The true treasure of the trove is not in this room. But it's a red message, meaning that it is in this room. So does that mean we have to draft the treasure trove outside? But how do you do that? We should probably go back and take a look in the inner sanctum down below and see if there is something else there. We'll definitely have to go check underground at some point. Secret passage. Okay. I think this is good. It'll also serve as a dead end, which is kind of nice. And let's get a shop. Because again, our goal is we need to get the Mount Holly gift directory. Normally I'd go with the green room here, but oh, hey, look at that. Mount Holly gift shop. Fantastic. And now we have 2 shops. So if we get the bunk room, we can double our money. Oh my gosh. Blue tents are worth 400. Okay, we need to save up a lot of money. Even if we double our money right now, that's not gonna help us very much. At least not at the moment. That's alright. Let's go with the servant spare quarters here. Just stock up on keys. Keys on the lime. So, I'm really hoping for running shoes. Ooh, sleeping mask. That will help. Okay, so let's just walk right out, walk right back in. And we'll eventually probably make our way back to the beginning. Commissary or courtyard? I think we'll go courtyard here just to get some more diamonds, because we don't have a ton of them. And we can dig and get a turnip. Okay, nice. Let's see if we can find the sledgehammer first before I decide to unlock that chest. Alright, we'll keep moving. Can't pick this door's lock. Unfortunate. Drawing room. Yeah, let's go with the drawing room here. This will pay for itself, which is really nice. Alright, we got the commissary, the closet, or the corridor. Let's redraw. I don't really want any of those, if I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, we can go with the storeroom here. I think that's fine. This will give us some more keys, another diamond. Just stock up on resources. And it gives us another dead end, which is kind of, you know, not ideal, of course, but definitely not, you know, worst case scenario. Ooh, workshop, security, or walk-in closet. All of these are really good choices. I think I would rather go with security here. Because one, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Because for one thing, we can check this. There are 20 coins in the and then we'll change the offline mode to unlocked in case it's there. But yes, now we can take a look at all the items. But then also, we can do this now. Is that we can connect to the lab and start an experiment. Staff announcements, nothing there. Special orders, we'll order the shovel. Just because that's always a useful item, like no matter what. And then let's use our remote terminal access to access the lab. So that's going to connect here. And we'll set up an experiment. Woof. Let's bypass or unlock a security door. We'll unlock a tunnel. Or remove a crate, since we already have a security door, which is kind of nice. And we can up the number of security doors, but after we get the Alright, we'll get the throne room here. There's the utility closet. I do want the throne room, though. So hopefully we'll redraw the utility closet. Alright, let's go with the archives here. I know that's probably not the smartest decision, but we'll go with the archives because if there are... Sorry, I got startled by my own washing machine. Dishwasher just went off, and it was very loud, and I was not expecting it. So we can do the aquarium, but that would throw off what I want to do. We do the workshop, but that wouldn't bypass this. That wouldn't bypass the security door. I guess we'll do the workshop. And look, we get the sledgehammer. And that means we can go open this up. Oh man, we got a ton of rerolls if we want it. So let's rather than continuing to advance too far north, let's try and fill out the bottom section here. And we'll go back to the bottom because the aquarium will give us 5 more steps because we have the sleeping mask. Alright, we can get the gymnasium here or a closet. I think we draft another closet here. We get both closets out and we found the key card. Nice. So now, once we go back to security, we'll just maximize the number of security doors and we won't even worry about the utility closet. Let's go with the corridor here. I do want to try and get the patio if we can. Bedroom, or whatever the heck this is, for 2. I can't even think of all the rooms that are available for 2. I don't want to spend the 2 diamonds, though, since we don't have that many, so I'll re-roll here. Hallway, pantry. Yeah, let's go with the hallway. This will give us another key. I can't even think what room costs 2. I'm being completely honest. I legitimately do not remember. Yeah, I mean, we could put the utility closet here. That would be fine. We can dead end this location, no problem. And then we can turn off the gymnasium and turn on the power to the garage. All right, and now we'll go this way, and we'll just keep trying to build out this mansion as much as we can. Parlor. Yeah, I think the parlor is a fine choice here. Can't be mad about that. All right, let's see if we can get 3 more gems. A box with a true statement contains the gems, and this box does not contain the gems. Okay. 4 statements on boxes in this room are true, and a box with 1 false statement contains the gems. And you will not solve this puzzle. Okay, so this one's false, for sure. A box with a true statement, and this box does not contain the gems. And this says there are 4 statements on boxes in this room that are true, and a box with 1 false statement contains the gems. So if that is the case, if this one has to be true, then all of these have to be true. And then we have contradictions, an inherent contradiction, right? Because if all 4 of these statements are true, this says a box with a true statement contains the gems, and this one says a box with 1 false statement contains the gems. So they're pointing to different things. So therefore, this box has to be true. Meaning that this is the box with the gems. I think. Man, I'm good. Look at that. Yeah, because if this box is true, both of these statements are true. And then a box with a true statement contains the gems eliminates this guy. So that means it had to be this one. And this one had 1 true statement. A box with a false statement contains the gems. And 1 false statement, making this box false, but still having a true statement on it. Okay, observatory, I think, is a good place to go. We're at 45 now. And I think the goal is to get to 50. Okay, Draxus the Dead. Apples are more delicious. 5 diamonds. Southern Cross. Clavis the Key. And the twins. Twins, Basil. Twins. Let's keep moving for now, because I have a feeling we're going to have to backtrack. I think we'll probably end up locking ourselves out, but we'll see. Let's redraw, since we have so many. Again, the only reason I don't want the aquarium, just being completely honest, the only reason I don't want the aquarium is because if we do draw the bunk bed, we would double our coins, and I think we're going to need that for this run. Because, yeah, that would give us 3 shops, and we can't double the coins. So I kind of want to try to hang on to that. Let's redraw one more time. 5. That's got to be the trophy room, right? Like, that has to be the trophy room. So we'll get that. And, okay, as I suspected, we're going to dead end over here, and that's fine. We'll head back out to the entrance hall. No problem. We're going to get a wine cellar, because this is a dead-end location. Maybe we can get 20 dead end rooms this time. Let's see. We are currently at... we have none on the first. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 5, 6, 7. Hopefully 8 with that foundation. It's gonna be tough, but I think we can do it. You know, we'd have to, I think, like, move up here and then, like, dead end, like, this guy and maybe this guy. But I think we could potentially do it. It's gonna be tough, but I think we're in a good spot. And we have an amazing amount of gems now, so it's not like I have to worry about being, you know, super cautious spending those like I did at the beginning. Am I right? Okay, we'll open both of these chests. More rerolls. That's awesome. So the 2 we just used, we just got back. And even more rerolls. Man, this is proving to be a very, very good run so far. And then I think we have a bunch of coins spread in the tomb. I want to say we have like close to 50 down there. I'd like to try to get a couple more dead ends, so that's what we're going to try to go for here. But, yeah, we're making pretty good progress, I think. Alright, so we'll go this way. Go through the workshop. Down through the archives. And then we'll try and put a dead end here. Oh, look, the attic. Perfect. Compass. Okay, that will help quite a bit. Broken lever. Okay, nice. Now we just need the battery, if the battery's in here. Which I don't think it is. Just want to double check and make sure I didn't miss anything. I did miss a key. Okay, I'm glad I checked. Alright, and yeah, let's dig. We didn't dig in here either. Honestly, kind of hoping we'll get, like the dining room, or the kitchen as an option here pretty soon. Because, I am still trying to get, Alright, so we'll go this way. Commissary, study. I don't really want the commissary. Solarium could be good there, but I kind of don't want to put a dead end here. Yeah, we'll re-roll that one more time. Cloister of Arindia. I think this is a good investment here. So we'll get this. It's Arinda, not Arindia. Coin. Key. And that's it. Okay. Can't go that way, which is fine. Oh, I did want to stop in security and up the number of security doors. I did forget to do that. Oh, mailroom or dorm. I think either one should be fine. Let's go with the mailroom. Probably should have gone with the dorm if I'm being honest, but that's okay. We'll get an order for tomorrow. Haven't had any more letters delivered yet, which is fine. Okay, can't pick the lock. Let's use the bedroom here. I know there was another one with 3 there that was archived, but I don't know what that is. Can't pick this lock either, huh? Okay. I see how it is. Let's use a redraw here. Terrace, which would eliminate the cost of green rooms, or the laboratory. We really don't need the lab. And to be honest, I'm kind of tempted just to get the terrace because it's another dead end. And we got a couple coins there. So how many dead ends are we at? We have one. So we have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're halfway there. It's going to be tough, but I think we could potentially do it. Luckily, this will give us a couple more steps, which is nice. Back in the archives. We'll go in through security, and I'll up the number of... oh, coin purse. Can't believe I overlooked that. We'll up the number of security doors to maximum. Since we have the key card. Alright, and then I can't be afraid to use my rerolls here. Can't pick it, that's fine. Ooh, the vault. Normally I'd be all over that, but I think I'm going to pass for right now. Oh, the vestibule. That's what costs 2. Yeah, I think the vestibule is a great choice here. Because now we have options to go all 4 directions. So let's try this one. Great Hall. I don't want the Great Hall there, frankly. I think I actually want to get a dead-end room in there. So we'll get the coat check there, just to get another dead end. We could do the Great Hall here. But no, let's re-roll. I want to try to find the dining room if we can find it. I re-roll again. Rotunda should be fine. Yeah, Rotunda's a good choice here. Yeah, ideally I do want to try and find the, rather than go north, let's go east first. Maybe we'll dead end that location too, if we don't find the dining room on our next draw. Just rotate that there. Yeah, if we can get the dormitory, I think that would be good. That would give us another 15 steps. Planetarium. That's honestly not bad. It would be another dead end, but let's redraw once. There's the dorm. Okay, yep, worth it. And it has a trunk in here too. Nice. I don't think we're gonna get Her Ladyship's bedchamber, by the way. It would be very, very difficult to do. Possible, but difficult. Okay, weight room to lose half, or the passageway, which would maximize our number right there. We do still have the northern door, so I'm not super worried about that. Let's redraw. And yeah, we'll get the gymnasium here. 2 security doors. Excellent. How many more dead ends do we need? Alright, let's count them again. So we have 3 here, 4 for the terrace, which is behind my camera right now, 5 from the mailroom. Then we have the attic by the foundation, which is hiding behind my camera, but it's there. That's 6. 7 from the utility closet, 8 from the wine cellar, 9, 10, 11, and 12 from secret passageway. I think we are going to be short. Let me count this again just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4 down there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, we need to have 8 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots left. So everyone would have to be a dead end. I don't think we're going to be able to do that this time, but we still have an opportunity to get the the double gold bonus, because we only have 2 shops right now. So I'm gonna pass on the aquarium as much as it pains me to do that. I'm gonna re-roll here. I'm gonna re-roll a second time, and I think we're gonna go with the conference room. And we will use a key here and probably try to dead end this room. Yep, so we'll use, let's go with the walk-in closet. Car keys. Okay. You know, not ideal, but fine. A key, a diamond, and the salt shaker. Okay. And then we'll have to make our way back to the tomb here. And we'll bypass this to remove another crate. Oh, man. Let's use a redraw here. I know we're running out of those. Let's get the garage. Because this will give us a shortcut back out to the tomb, and we have the car keys. And there's the battery and the secret garden key. Okay, that's kind of nice. So let's go get all the money. Let's go get all the money while we still have some steps left. And we'll try to make our way out to get the, what's it called? Oh. Let's see if I got another rejection email. No, it is a job recommendation email. I may go check that one out. We'll see. But yeah, we'll re-enter the tomb and we'll collect all the money in here. And then we'll see if we can double our money. That's kind of going to be the strategy here. I'm trying to go for that bunk room strategy. It says it spreads the gold throughout the tomb, but I don't know where it spreads all the gold. I think it just leaves it over here, right? Yeah. And we just need to get above 200. We can do that. I think we will. I think we're going to be all set. And now the nice thing is that every time we dead end a location, there'll be more money in the conference room. Okay, so we are good to go. I will head back up through the garage, and we will go from there. But we now have over 200 gold coins, and if we can draw the bunk room at any point, we need to try and go for it. We only have the one reroll, and whoops, I went the wrong way. I was just on autopilot right there, and that's going to cost me 2 steps. Hopefully that won't be super consequential. Oh my gosh, English is hard. But we will see. Because yeah, if we can get to the secret garden, that would also solve our dining room issues as well. So that's another thing that's kind of nice. Okay, every time we draft that, we can go back in to gain 10 steps. Have we drafted another one since then? I don't think we have. Yeah, I don't think we have. So this will cost us an additional 2. I think that's worth it. I'll need to get the 5 golds, but that's okay. Alright, let's rotate this room. I don't think we'll be going back into the dormitory anytime soon. We'll go into the vestibule, and ideally, I don't want to end the run here, but if we do get the bunk room from this choice, I'd be okay with that. I don't like any of these, if I'm going to be honest. Bunk room. There we go. Okay, that doubles our money. I don't want to go in because I have to really... We have to make it back to the gift shop. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have 14... And we have 14 steps left, so I think we can make it, no problem. There might be some bananas in there. So yeah, let's go in. 2 gems instead. Okay, that's not bad. Oh yeah, I forgot. We also got the 5 steps. So I totally forgot. It's like, yeah, we absolutely wanted to go in there. Okay. I know we didn't trigger, I know we didn't trigger, like, room 46. I'm okay with that. Because this is the main goal I was trying to get this run. Was purchase the blue tents. Each blue room drafted on the 8th rank will contain a hidden blue memo. Okay, each blue room in rank 8. So right now, the only one there's the garage. I don't really see the point in storing or hanging on to anything else. Not with the effigy in there. Okay, we got the blue tents. Well, let's use the remaining steps to go explore the rest of the area, I guess, outside. We didn't get the patio, so even though we drafted the archive, we didn't draft the patio. Alright. So let's go check underground. And actually, I do want to go see if maybe there's a way to draft a room underground, now that we've solved all the sigils. So we'll go check this first. I know we don't have the Key of Ares, that's fine. I don't think we're going to have enough steps, quite frankly, to get there and to get down, and that's okay. And then I started running. Yeah, we did pretty well, I think, all things considered, given we didn't even hit the dining room, right? Okay. So, no additional door over here. Nothing here. Nothing over here either. I don't think there's going to be anything else that opened up in here. If I'm going to be completely honest with you. We'll open this even though we already had it in the throne room. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm a little stumped on where to go from here. Okay, so we didn't find anything in here. This is just how we open up room 46, I suppose. That's not the treasure trove down there. We know it's not in the safe house either. Here we are in the basement. So, I guess we'll go outside and we'll go check out the tunnel and see how many crates we removed. I think we got 2 more today, and that's after like the last like 10 or 12. Because we don't have any more steps and we can't make it anywhere else. And we still got a lot more to go. Probably, like, I'd probably say over 20. Over 20 crates to go. All right. Well, I think that will end this particular run. I think we did pretty good work, if I do say so myself. I'm pretty happy about this. I am puzzled by the treasure trove note, though. It says that it's in that room, which indicates you could use the key of Ares, but there was another one that said the real treasure was outside, and that's green. Alzara also said that it's underground. Or that something's underground, I should say. He didn't specifically say that the prize was underground. So where could the scepter be? I don't know, guys. That's a bit puzzling. Ha! See what I did there? It's a puzzle game, right? So it's puzzling. But all right, let's wrap for there. We'll call it a day, and then we will do day 69 as well. Let me just clear this. I'll check that in a little bit. Royal Warehouse of the Dead. We had the throne room, storeroom, 2 closets, a walk-in closet, and an attic. We had 17 of those dead-end rooms. Man, we were so close to hitting that 20. But I'm glad we did what we did. We will have to try it again and go from there. But yeah, take a look at this. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm only counting 15 of these. Unless I guess the tomb also counts as a dead end as well, so that's technically 16. What am I missing? Did I miss one? So we have 1 here, 2 here for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Where's our 17th dead end, I wonder? Huh. I thought we were at 16, but I guess, yeah, the tomb does count. So, let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7 in the attic, 8 for the mailroom, 9 for terrace, storeroom, dorm, coat check. So that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, I guess maybe I just can't count. All right. Wouldn't be the first time. Got another lockpick set, some keys, and 2 more gems. Is there... You know, what I'm thinking we're missing... Because, so just hear me out, guys. Hear me out for a second. We are missing 2 found floor plans, right? I'm pretty confident we'll get one of them if we get 50 stars in the planetarium, right? So where is the last one? That's what I'm sitting here thinking, guys. Just trying to think about this for a minute. Where are the 2 missing found floor plans? Because we have all the studio editions, and we got those from the draft room, right? We have all the outer rooms. Nice thing is all these count as dead ends too, which is actually kind of nice. That only means we need to drive 19 of them in the main house, and we got very close last time. We found all the red rooms, all the shops. We literally have no use for the Mount Holly gift shop anymore, which is kind of nice. All right, so guys, I am going to go. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to use the bathroom, and I'm going to think about this for a minute. We'll collect our money, because why not? Collect our money. Money, 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 money. But I'm wondering... I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter whether we pause or not. We did learn that the hard way. The clock will keep moving. So, guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go use the bathroom, and I might ask Femzy for a hint as to the 2 found floor plans. And we'll see if Femzy gets back to me. So, thank you guys. Hang tight. I'll be right back. Hey, YouTube, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, I did report my progress to Femzy. I have not heard anything back yet. But I was thinking, because one of the things Femzy mentioned before, and I can actually show you guys just so, you can see that I'm, not talking, is Femzy said, I don't know how well you can read this, but this was Femzy's last response, and it was, well, the only thing left to do is to try everything then. So I was going over a list, even as I was typing out my message to her in our little discussion we've got. I said, we searched the entire underground. We haven't found anything. And, we did buy the blue tents, but don't think that'll help. I'm currently missing 2 of the found floor plans, and notes from the treasure trove have led me to believe that I somehow need to draft the treasure trove outside in order to use the Ares key there. That's what we talked about beforehand. So I'm thinking that, the 2 found floor plans may be the key. And I suspect that, we talked about getting to that 50 stars. I think one of those might be there. I'm not sure. I don't know what they are. And then the other one, Ann Babbage and someone else mentioned that there was an upgrade disc. I think it was Kimberly Thompson mentioned there was an upgrade disc in the archive using the filing cabinet. But Ann Babbage then said there were multiple filing cabinets there. So I'm wondering, if I'm being just completely honest, I'm wondering if the answer is actually in one of those rooms, right, where the we need to get the archives and maybe use the filing cabinets either in the archives and we can get the upgrade disc at the very least, or we use it to instead get what am I trying to think? Or maybe there's like multiple uses for the filing cabinet key. That's kind of what I'm thinking, just based on what we have, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So to kind of test the theory, I'm going to try to draft nothing but green rooms today. Man. Well, let's get the wine cellar immediately. Coin on the floor. And we got a metal detector and a shovel to start, which is kind of nice. Yeah, it was either the hovel, which I really don't care for, or we either had the hovel or we had the classroom, and I'm like, we don't need to do the classroom again. That will just flood our pool with a bunch of rooms we will not use. Alright. Normally I would like to get the storeroom here, but I think we'll go with the observatory, just because we'll probably get a bonus here, and also there's something on the ground. Magnifying glass. Nice. Okay, cool. Found an item in here. And then maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find, like, the terrace or something like that. Okay, 4 Southern Cross, 5 diamonds, a key, farmer's apple, and sale! So everything will be on sale except for in the Mount Holly gift shop. But we've already bought everything I think we can there, so... let's go with the guy's bedroom here. I know this isn't ideal, but it'll give us 2 rerolls. And that way, again, if we do want to go for, like, dead ends, we already have 3 of them, so that's kind of nice. And now we're 1 step closer to that 50. And hey, look, there's a key over here. Nice. Glad we came back. Alright, let's go this way. Solarium right here. Ooh. Honestly, this is probably our best choice. No rabbit's foot, but we'll dig here. Old tin can. Dang. Okay. And now we only have 1 way to go. So we'll move up. Oh, we can get the archives immediately. I know this isn't ideal, but let's do it. Let's get the archives immediately. This will open up 2 more doors, which is good. Because, yeah, like, look at these filing cabinets here. You see how they have locks? I never really paid a lot of attention to them until they mentioned the filing cabinet key. Like, that's not something I would have known without checking that computer. So that's kind of nice. I really don't want to use the weight room immediately, because that would lose all of our steps. So I don't really want the reading nook either. So let's take a gamble here with this archive floor plan and see what it is. And it's another closet. Well, that's not ideal. We do still have 2 rerolls, so I can't stress out about it too much. We could get the aquarium here, an archive floor plan, or we could end our run. I don't want to gamble, so I guess we'll just go with the aquarium for now. Although, admittedly, this is not the room I would have liked to have. But hey, a turnip, that'll be fine. And there's probably a coin over here. Cloister of Orindia. Oh, I did it again. It's Cloister of Orinda. Someday I'll get that right. Gold shoe. Coin. Old tin can. And a rock. Okay. Let's try to go out this way, and hopefully we'll draft an aquarium here. Oh, courtyard. That'll work. Coin. And let's see. 2 more gems. And then we'll head south. Normally I'd leap at the storeroom here, but I'm torn since we have so many dead ends already. I'm like, I kind of want to maximize it, but I guess all we would be doing is trading it in. So let's just go for it. You know? We wouldn't get a dead end over here anyway. Alright, now we have a couple different locations, which is nice. I definitely think we want the veranda here. And again, we're trying to find the patio is the goal. Turn up. A gem. Aquarium could be good. Lever and a key. Nice. It's kind of nice not really having any pressure now. I can just kind of run the game the way I want, which is kind of nice. Greenhouse. We're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. I think that's definitely the way to go. And then, yeah, if we need to use the lever there, we can. Awesome. That'll give us some more diamonds. But yeah, definitely, the goal is to try and get the patio. That's the goal here. And then one of those flowers. Alright, yeah, we'll go this way. Secret passage. Always gotta like that, because it counts as a dead end. What should we do here? I actually really don't know what we should do. I don't want a red room. I know that's for sure. I guess we'll pick a green room, because this will probably bypass a cost on something. Maybe we'll get another courtyard. We can get a second solarium. That's pretty funny. You know, another aquarium probably isn't bad. Or we could just Yeah, let's go with the third aquarium. Why not? Compass. Nice. Okay, that'll help out a lot, actually. And we got another key there, which is good. Let's go south and try to connect these two. Can't pick this door's lock. Oh, darn. If only I had 10 keys. Ooh, Rotunda is the perfect draw here. Absolutely perfect. Because this will make sure that we can advance no matter what we do. So, let's rotate. And we'll keep that open for now, just because it's the way forward. But I do want to draft this way. Vestibule. It's not bad, but I would think I would prefer something else, if I'm going to be honest. I guess the vestibule does guarantee we have 3 unlocked doors, though. And we already know, you know, one of them is going to be a dead end, and that's fine. And yeah, we can do the frickin' nursery here. Gain 8 every time we draft a bedroom. We haven't drafted any. And it's a dead end on top of that. So that's kind of nice. Rabbit's foot. Nice. And a couple coins. Yeah, that does block out off the Coister, which is a little annoying, but at the same time, what are you gonna do, right? So let's go back to the Rotunda. I may have to pause the game again here in just a second, guys. I got something coming up. Go into the foundation here. We'll just dig. So, alright, and then as soon as we dig this, I'm gonna pause for just a second, guys. I have a important call I need to take here. So I will rotate the Rotunda again, and we'll just rotate it so we have the aquarium. But yeah, I will be right back here. I'm just going to rotate it one more time so we have the aquarium and this door open, because we probably won't be going back through the vestibule again, most likely. We could, which is nice, but... Alrighty. So I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Hang tight. Alright, YouTube, sorry about that. Yeah, long story short, I just had a call with my recruiter. So for those that don't know, I am, at the time of this recording, unemployed and trying to find work. And I actually had a call earlier where a recruiter reached out to me, which was awesome. But then the recruiter, less than awesome, the recruiter didn't actually read my resume. So they were trying to pitch me for a job that, as much as I would have loved to take it, you know, the I wasn't qualified for. You know, I couldn't do, and it makes me sad, but that is the truth. All right, we can rotate the first 3, or we could not pay gem costs. Well, we have like no gems left, so let's get the emerald bracelet. I was debating on if we should get the moon pendant, but I'm like, I think we're okay there. Okay, we can do the parlor, an archive, or the garage. I don't really want to deadlock this area, so let's redraw and hope we get something better, and we did. We finally got the patio. So this is awesome. This will spread gems around, not that we need them, but... And we found the filing cabinet key. So there's one filing cabinet key. We'll have to make sure we go back to the archives and check that out. At the very least, we'll get an upgrade disc, but I'm hoping we'll find the found floor plan. Can't pick this door's lock, which is hilarious. Foyer. Oh, we could get her ladyship's chamber here. That would block that area off, but I don't think we're gonna hit the dead end anyway. Like, I was really hoping if we got like the something, you know, we could potentially dead end multiples, but let me count. Wine cellar. Oh, we don't even have the we don't even have her key this round. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna go that, but we have the wine cellar, the Geist bedroom solarium, so that's 1, 2, 3. The storeroom is 4, closet's 5, nursery is 6, secret passage is 7. So we have 8 in total. We would need 12 more. Let's go with the foyer. And then we'll try to get at least one of these to dead end over here. Um, yeah, I mean, no matter what, because of the way we built this, if we dead end here, like, we're only going to get one dead end out of this at most. So let's get the utility box. And we will at least turn off the gymnasium and the dark room and turn on power to the garage. We'll keep the keycard entry system on for now. No, you know what? We'll shut that off too. We don't have the keycard, so this will just save us a trip back. All right. I kind of want to run all the way back down to the archive since we have the key. And we won't be going back that direction anyway, so we'll want to keep the rotation here. Luckily, all the doors in the vestibule are now unlocked, which is fantastic. So my neighbors have a pool, and they still have kids young enough to really enjoy the pool. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, okay, so we can use it there. Let's just check and see if there's anywhere else we can use that key. Okay. Upgrade this. So, hey, that's the one we were missing. Mary Matthew Epson was born to Lady Clara Epson and Simon H. Sinclair in the hospital at 4:05 a.m. Tuesday on the 22nd day of January in the 6th era, 1958. Lily Rizian Rose and Sarah Drivian. Okay, there's our mom's birth certificate. So, is that a one-time use? It looks like it is. Okay, so we would need to find something else. And we also need to find a room with a PC in it now. We need to get a computer. So, if we find security or the lab, we gotta try and go for that. Oh, that's right. There should be gems in every single one of these frickin' rooms. Not that we need them, but I'm gonna get them anyway. Probably silly thing to go back for, but hey. Oh, can I say I'm a silly guy, you know? Just a big old silly guy. Again, remember what I said about me needing to slow down. That is a very factual thing, unfortunately. Sometimes I get a little too excited, my mind starts racing ahead, and I need to remind myself to slow it down. You know, slow it down. Alright, we're going to use the passageway here. That'll maximize our number of chances. We can't go through there yet because we don't have security. Let's go with the boiler room. Isn't it so strange that, like, I don't need power for, like, anything anymore after how long it took to get the boiler room connected to the lab? Such a weird feeling, for sure. Let's go south to kind of knock some of this stuff out. Bedroom, I think, will be good. I think there's something buried in here based on what we saw in the aquarium. I just don't know where, and it's probably going to be in like a really specific spot. So I'm just trying to check everywhere. No luck. Got another message there, huh? I think let's put the clock tower in here. I don't think there's anything else that we have secret there, but there's security, which we needed. So we'll get security here. This will allow us to use the upgrade disc. Hell yeah. We'll see what room it has data on. The closet! Okay. Why not go all in for the bedroom, right? Alright, view estate inventory. There are 2 gems, 1 battery pack, and 2 coins somewhere in here. We're going to set the security level to high because now that we have access to here and we turned all of them off, we can bypass them. And let's go to our security measure and we're going to log into the network. Alright, special order. Let's put in the sleeping mask now. That'll just give us a lot of steps, which will be good. And let's do a remote terminal access, and we'll log into the library. And what is this message? It's connecting. Oh, okay, that's just a reminder for my vacation that I had scheduled before I lost my job. I'm still going because everything's paid. But yeah. Maybe you draft an archived... Oh no, we gotta go each time we do this. We'll remove a crate from the tunnel. Yeah. Okay, so we got that. And we're gonna go this way. Oh, there's something here. The lab and the dark room. Or we could draft what I'm pretty sure is... I'm gonna go with this, just because I think we can get a couple dead ends out of this. Something triggered this. Here it is, coin. There we go. I don't feel like running all the way back down to the utility closet, so we're not going to. We're just gonna bypass these security doors and let God decide. Show me a dead end. The freezer. Okay, you know, that's not the worst option. I'm actually not mad about that one in the slightest. And let's try another dead end here. We'll go with the only one that doesn't cost anything. And wow, we drew the parlor. That's actually really funny. Okay. We'll at least try to solve this. It won't matter. The white box is true and does not contain gems. A box that displays the word gems is empty. And a box that displays the word true is false. Okay. So it says this one is false. So the white box is false and does contain gems. The box that displays the word gems is a box that displays the word gems is empty. So that could be true, and that also could be true. This box could also be false. I don't know. Gems is empty. So I'm trying to find the contradiction here. Box that displays the word gems is empty. The box is true and does not the white box is true and does not contain gems. And a box that displays the word true is false. So a box, not all boxes, a box is the key. So technically, so here's the first inherent contradiction I can find. This box can't be false, because if it is, then it would say a box that displays the word true is true. Which I guess could be this one. But if it's this box... Yeah, so if this box is true, then this has to be referring to this box, which would say the white box is false and does contain gems. And then if this box is false, it says a box that displays the word gems has the gems. And both of those would be accurate if it was the white box. If this box is false, then a box that displays the word true is true would have to be this one. But if this box is true, rather, I'm sorry, then yeah. So if this box is false, then this one would have to be true, in which case it says the white box is true and does not contain gems, and then a box that displays the word gems is empty, meaning it would be in the black box. Because it would have to be referring to this one if this one's true. So it's either white or black. I want to think about this for a minute more. A box that displays the word gems is empty. So this box does have the word gems, and so does this one. So either of these could be empty. And there's nothing that points... So if this box is true, and this box is true, then it would be in black. If this box is true, and this box is false, then this box would also be false. And they would both be in the white box. There's got to be a contradiction here that I'm missing, though. There has to be at least one true and one false. We have that case. So basically the way it works is either both of these are true or both of these are false. And it all depends on this. So a box that displays the word true is false. So this box cannot in either circumstance be referring to itself. Because if it says a box that displays, if it's false, then it would say that it referred to itself, then it would be true. If it was true, then it can't be referring to itself because then that would make it false. So no matter what, this statement applies to this box and only this box. The white box is true and does not contain gems. So if this is the case and this is the case, a box that displays the word gems is empty. Or the white box is false and does contain gems, in which case a box that displays the word gems is full. So if this is false, then the white box has it. If it's true, then the black box has it. And this statement is irrelevant. So the contradiction has to be somewhere in here. A box that displays the word gems is empty, and the white box is true and does not contain gems. So either this statement is true, or this statement is false. That's what this is going to come down to, because no matter what the outcome, the white box matches whatever this is, true or false. And then this box is either true depending on the other two, or true is false. So assuming that one's true, then this one is false. The white box is false and does not contain and does contain gems. A box that displays the word gems is full, or is not empty, is more accurate. So again, it feels like I'm just going in circles here between this. There's got to be something I'm missing here. Yeah, this one doesn't have the word true on it. This one does, and this one does. So if this is true, this is false, and the white gems have it. Right? The white box is false, and it does contain the gems. And then if this is false, also it says a box that displays the word gems is full. And this one does. So if this one is true, then the black box or the white box could be empty. If it's false, only the white box can contain the gems. If this one is true, then the black box contains the gems. And if this one is true, then the white box is the empty one. And the black box contains the gems. But if this one is false, and this one is false, then it has to be the white. I'm going to assume it's false, and the white box has the gems. And I was right. I had a 50-50 shot there. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I did not know how to get there. I did not. I don't know. Well, we get the vault. It's another dead end location. All right, let's assume we get the vault here. 1, dead end location. 2 with the freezer. 3 at the clock tower. 4 with the secret passage. 5 with the utility closet. 6 with the nursery. 7 with the storeroom. 8 with the closet. 9 with the solarium. 10 with the Geist bedroom, and then 11 with the wine cellar. We would be at 12. We would need to get 8. I don't think we have enough rooms left to get it. Let's go with the vault here. We'll just collect a whole bunch of money that we can't collect anyway because our assets are frozen, but that's fine. Maybe we'll dig up a safe deposit box, I don't know. Let's go this way first. Let's go with the archive one. We got the Great Hall. Okay, that's an interesting draw here that I don't particularly care about. I'm going to be completely honest. Get the throne room. I don't think we need the throne room here. I will get the locksmith. Again, we don't need it, but I figure we can, you know, try to just draft as many dead ends as possible. We can get the furnace here. That could melt our assets if we go in. But I don't really... Yeah, we'll draft the furnace, why not? We'll draft the furnace, sure. Alright, all the doors are unlocked. I guess we'll collect everything. Okay. I don't feel there's really anything else we need at this point, right? Because it's the archives, the patio, the bedroom, and I think like the hallway. So let's go with the weight room here, and that way we can potentially get, you know, 2 more dead end rooms. Alright, we'll get the gymnasium there so we don't have it again. And then we want to get a dead end here. Attic. Sounds perfect. Gonna have a lot of stuff here. Okay, key. Gem we can't use. Open that up. Coin purse. Ooh, the car keys, but I don't think we have the garage this run. Still, that's okay. And again, just a whole bunch of stuff we don't need. Coupon book. And another gem. I know, I could unfreeze my assets, but it legitimately does not matter. Like, it really and truly does not matter. I'm just picking it up for shits and giggles. And we'll go with the study. Let's see if there's a filing cabinet in here, because if there's multiple ones... Alright. Can we make it back to the bedroom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could. Yeah, so I think it was the hall. Or was it the corridor? Either way, though. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we got 15 dead ends here. We're getting close with these dead ends, which is kind of fun. But, yeah. All right, let's head back to the bedroom and let's see if we can find where we need to dig. And if not, I'm gonna be honest. I might just look it up, guys. All right, back down through the Great Hall. Near. Passageway, boiler room, bedroom. All right. Where are we supposed to dig here in the bedroom? Let's find out. Oh, also, isn't there supposed to be a blue tent like note in security and in the attic because they're blueprints there now? Hmm. Oh, okay. So it says you have to have a treasure map in order to use it. That explains a lot. Okay, cool. So that explains why I haven't been able to find it. You have to draft the bedroom on top of wherever the treasure map is, and that's how you get what's in here. Okay. Good to know. I don't think I ever would have figured that out if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Okay, let's take a look around this room for a blue tent. There it is. Surveillance recordings can only be accessed via terminal located in security. Don't think we can access the terminal recordings on that one. Okay. Well, this was a pretty good run. Wish we could have gotten a couple more dead ends and some better locations, but honestly, I can't really complain at all. We got six triggers on that one. So let's call it a day. And let me see. Alright, I will try one more run, I think. We'll do one more. We had 16 dead-end rooms, so yeah, we're getting really close to getting that 20. We're getting really close. But I think I will try one more. We'll try one more run here. So the rooms in the aquarium were the archives, the bedroom, the master bedroom. Excuse me. And the laundry room, right, was another one? So there's probably a filing cabinet in there. Or a filing cabinet key, I should say, in there. Starting off with 13 gems this run, hell yeah. And 2 keys, because we had 2 of the time clock, including the clock, so... I'm getting a lot more appreciation for the clock tower, I gotta tell you. So I think what we need to do now is we need to try to get the trading post, I think. And then if we have any items, I guess we'll go with shop rooms are more likely to be drafted, so we can potentially get the laundry room. And then maybe we'll just go with dead ends today. Maybe we need to get the master bedroom and... Oh, there's the Mount Holly gift shop immediately. Yeah, let's knock it out just to take it out of the pool. We don't actually need it. Kitchen. Let's go with the Geist bedroom here to get those rerolls. Plus, it's a dead end. I'm trying to, like, practice. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm trying to draft, like, practice how I draft and trying to get better. I know, like, 90 hours into the game, but it is what I'm trying to do. So... okay, we can get the aquarium here. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, there's the archives, right? Oh, and look, the compass. That's actually really good to get. Yeah, so here's the archives. And then this is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the bedroom. So I think this is saying that there's something in here. There's the patio, and there's like a little X right there. I think you can just barely see it. But that's where they put it. This looks like the corridor. So there might be something in there. And then we have the laundry room. And there's probably something in here that I missed when we drained the water last time. Alright. Let's get the utility closet here. Alright. We'll try to draft from here. We have the laundry room immediately. But we don't have the shovel yet. So we might need the commissary. But yeah, let's draft the laundry room here. And then when we get the shovel, we'll come back and check that out. I think I want the corridor here. And now we have both of those rooms pretty close to each other. We get the servant spare quarters or the casino. I think we'll go with the servant spare quarters and get 3 more keys. And look, a gem too on top of that. Nice. And now we're also connected to the foundation, so we've got plenty of room. Okay. Let's go this way. Yep, we'll use a key here. That's fine. Reading nook, observatory, or pantry. Well, we are still trying to get more stars. Special flowers, dead-end rooms, and another sale. Alright, we'll use a key here. I don't really want a dead end right here. I guess we'll go with the hallway just to replace the key I just had to use. Save that door. Dining room's a good one. Though, man, I do really just want this rotation, but there we go. use another key here. No problem. Laboratory, walk-in closet, or casino. Let's use a reroll here. Kitchen, closet, or locksmith. Well, I guess if you're gonna make me, I'll get one of the closets out here. At least it gave us a key. We'll go with the den here. It's trying to get to the other side so we can try to build out that way, but doesn't look like we're gonna have a lot of luck with the dead ends on this one. Let's redraw. And we're gonna dead end no matter what we do, so let's get the planetarium here. And if we end our day here, it'll be good. Oh boy. Alright, well, again, this is going to be a dead end no matter what we do. Let's get the music room. Ooh, prism key. Okay. Now we go back. We gotta go all the way down now. You know, as hilarious as it is, the compass is actually hurting us quite a bit on this run. Because we're either getting north doors or we're getting dead ends. And there's like literally no in between. It's kind of funny. And again, it's not that big of a deal, but it's just like, ugh, this is not a great way to be building a house to have dead ends or north doors exclusively. Alright, I'll get the library here. We don't need to check out a book right now. So I'm not even gonna bother. Rotunda would be incredible anywhere else in the house, but we'll take it here. It doesn't do anything. We've got the dark room, which I could have rotated. And I should have, because we do not have security. And that's going to end our run. No shovel, no nothing. Well, let's at least head down to the... Even if we do trade, I just want to see if it's available. Let's at least head out and try to trade the prism key. One of the other reasons why I wanted to draft shops, not just for the laundry room, but also because of... one of the reasons I wanted to get shops as well was because I wanted to see if we could get a rare item from the showroom and potentially get the last upgrade disc that way. But we'll see. It's going to be a quick run for day 70, and that's alright. We will try again. We can trade for the gear wrench. And then the car keys. Oh, hey, there's the key card. We can get the coupon book. Yeah. Just hypothetically. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's trade the car keys for the coupon book and see what they offer. For the compass. And then the compass gives the car keys. Okay, let's go back since we got the key card. Our run is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have a way forward. I know I said that the compass was screwing us over, but it's a little late for that right now. So, all right, we'll go to the utility closet, which is going to be 2 to the right. We'll turn the key card system back on, and I'm an idiot. Turn the dark room back on. Now that the power is blown. Okay, yeah, we gotta head back, rush up through the dark room. The run is not dead yet, ladies and gentlemen. Not yet. I mean, it probably will be soon. But that's okay. If this run isn't very good, I'm okay with that. I've made peace with that. Let's see. Broken lever? Okay. Key card. Oh, we can get security. That's really the only option we have. Otherwise, it runs. Our run is over. Let us increase number of security doors. Use state inventory. Nothing. Keycard system. Keycard security settings. We'll set security level to high. And confirm. Also leave it off. Turn to security menu. We'll log into the network. Place a special order for the shovel, which hopefully will be here. Again, it just seems like we need the shovel for a lot of stuff. Okay. Remote terminal access. I almost logged out. How embarrassing would that have been? Open up the lab. And this is my laboratory! I will set up an experiment. Let's just immediately permanently increase my lockpicking skills. We don't have the shovel. Passageway, I think, is our best option here. We'll use a key. This is my trophy room. And we'll get that. We'll use this. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the courtyard. No. But you know, let's get the drafting studio here because we can see if there are filing cabinets. Which there are not. Okay, good. So, mental note, no filing cabinets in here. Now let's get this closet here. Key and a gem. Not the worst. But another dead end to add to our list of victims. Boiler room, chamber of mirrors, or the furnace. Boiler room is the easy choice here. Wasn't even really a choice, to be honest. We use a key. Servants' quarters. We got a million keys. The kitchen. I think we'll go with the servants' quarters here. Oh, hey, what's this? Mr. Ruta, Miss Babbage told me you will be overseeing network maintenance over the a few weeks while I will be gone. I apologize in advance for extra workload. I apologize in advance for the extra workload. Yeah, I believe back in Reddington by the middle of February, but even that is not a certainty. Either way, I do not anticipate there will be any major issues when I'm gone, and the difficulties we're having last month in terminal connections seem to be resolved. Find yourself having to enter the central server site. I've set you up with a temporary admin key. Got it. Okay. That's all this is. That's just from Randolph, who did all the tech stuff. And we got a key. Oh, boy. Do I want to keep this running? I'm not very optimistic about this going a lot further as it is. Yeah, let's go with the casino here. I think we have the broken lever, right? Yeah, let's try this. Okay. Yep, let's wager 20 gold here. See what we get. And we did not get anything. That's okay. Alright, let's try this machine. Nothing like some good old-fashioned gambling, am I right? This is why I never play slots, by the way, just so you guys know. Notice we haven't gotten a hit yet. This is why I never play slots. Alright. Got 9 coins there. And look, we're pretty much back where we started. That's so funny. But there we go. We did fix that slot machine. That's kind of fun. Okay, and yeah, no matter what we do here, this will end our run, so I might as well go with the clock tower. Because, yeah, if we get the office... I highly doubt the office is going to contain the shovel. You know, I don't think the shovel's going to be in there. So yeah, I guess we'll just get the clock tower and start off with a key tomorrow. And we will call it a day. I am a bit disappointed with this run. But, you know, we had a little bit of bad luck, I would say. This is a bloop room, and we're in rank 8. So let's at least see what the dealio is, and see what the memo is. Oh, look, a battery. That's handy. This might have been where the battery was last time. West eclipses only appear in the north sky. Alright. I don't really think there's anywhere else we can go or anywhere else we need to be. Don't want to end in the servants' spare quarters, that's for damn sure. So, okay, I guess we'll end in the casino, and we will call it a day here, and I think that will wrap for this video. We at least got one of the upgrade discs. I think we're only missing one. And I think it's in the trading post, which we did not... Weirdly enough, we did not draft the one shop I was hoping we would get by going all in on shop rooms. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me this evening. I really appreciate it. Got a couple things I gotta take care of, which is why I'm not continuing. And I also have a stream to prep for, so I need to make sure I'm hydrated and get food and all that other fun stuff. But YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy this content, please consider leaving a like or a comment on it. And we will continue with blueprints. We're making some really good strides, I think. Just need to figure out what to do next. But love you, YouTube, and we'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye!